All right. Good afternoon. It is 5:30 on Thursday evening. We wanted to try something. I think we talked about this where we wanted to try the air conditioner. So right now the van is uninsulated and it's been sitting out in the hot sun all day. We're using a meat thermometer because we don't have a real thermometer like a thing you hang up outside. Right now it's still climbing. It's are you getting that? It's looking like it's going to hit 100 degrees in here minimum. We'll let that climb. I also wanted to show you the temperature on the outside of the van right now is 108 degrees. Now that's not going to change because of the air conditioner, because that's just the sun beating down on it. But later, the next time when we insulate, I'll do the same thing in that same spot and we'll get a comparison. Okay, this is now, it's slowing down a bit. Well, it's still climbing. We're going to start at 100 degree, 101, and I'll check it. But what we're going to do now is I brought in a battery, show the battery, and just kind of hook this up. This isn't obviously the way it's going to be when we're when we're done, but this is my Epic, one of the Epic batteries I purchased. It's a 24 volt, 230 amp hour battery. It's connected directly to this 24 volt air conditioner. I'm now going to power it up and we should hear snap, crackle, and pop and everything will blow up. No, we should hear some beeps. Okay, there you go. This is making noise now. So we have a little remote control right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to run this and just see how it goes. So it's currently set, says it's 26 degrees Celsius. What is that? Isn't it like 75 or 72 or? We do want to cool. So that is now pumping out cold, cooler air. It's not cold. Doesn't seem like it's. Okay, I've now got it. It says 64. I got it into Fahrenheit. I just heard the compressor kick on. Okay. So this is now, if I aim this little, the air coming out of there is, should tell me. It's registering the roof, not the air. It says 86, but that's a lot cooler than 86. But what we're going to do is we're going to let this run and see what it does for us in maybe 15 or 20 minutes. I'm going to turn up the fan a little bit. I'm going to let it run for 10 or 15 minutes, see what it can do. Currently using, this got a little display here. So we got 29% of battery power on this. That's how they come when you order them. So we're going to let this run. We're going to see what it drains in the 15 to 20 minutes. I can hear the compressor kicking back in, and the amperage just jumped way up. So now it's pulling 15.17 amps right there, 18, 19. Now we're dropping back down. So we're right around 20 amps is what we're currently pulling off of that battery, and it's pushing out 26 volts. So it's a 24 volt, but it's got some back and forth there. So that's going to run. This is kicking out nice cold air. I don't necessarily need it to be 64 in here, but we're going to let it run as it is. And as of right now, reset to 97. So we knew it was 101 earlier. So we're going to assume that 101 is what we're going to have when we get back, or what we started with, and we'll just see where this goes. All right. Thanks. Ready? Okay, it's been running for about 15 minutes now. We're currently registering 92 degrees on the thermometer, on the meat thermometer. So that's about 10 degrees difference in 15 minutes. Like I said, I don't think this, actually the side of the van has come down 7 degrees as well. It's 101. And the sun is still beating down on it. So that's interesting. I didn't think that would happen. 15 minutes, as I mentioned, we started with 29%. This is now at 25%. So this is not, yeah, this wouldn't work, right? This isn't, all by itself, it would drain the battery within, let's see, 4 and 15. It needs another, in a couple, like maybe 2 hours, it would drain the battery. But this was one battery, and it was at 30%. So if we're getting 15 minutes on 4%, what's 15 times 25? 250, 375. That's 6. That's a lot of time. That's 6 hours, right? A little over 6 hours on a full battery, just running that. Of course, I just did math in public, so who knows? Anyhow, I think this was a successful test. Obviously, we're not going to keep this running. It seems to be pretty happy at 92.6 degrees. I had it on the floor too, so it's dropping over to 92.4. You put it directly beneath here, and it's 88, 87. It's already down to 85 degrees directly beneath this vent. So, and this is registering 60.2 degrees coming out of that. So it's a pretty impressive little unit. I went outside. I didn't hear anything. I can hear a kind of a hum in here, but that might just be something I don't have correctly attached. Now says 79. So, yeah, successful test. Next step, insulate this whole thing, and it'll get even more efficient. So, any comments, questions, put them in the comments section, and we'll continue. All right, take care.